Hello, guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures. And today, we've got a very interesting announcement. So this is a Power Planet Zoo one. So after a little while about having a pack, not having a pack for a while, we've finally got ourselves a really nice pack, and I'm really excited to get stuck into it. So very much, like the Jurassic World Evolution one to finish that off. I think it was called the Park Managers Collection Pack or Park Managers Pack. So we've got the Zookeepers Animal Pack. So not only is it a pack with a lot of very different animals, it's a lot of highly requested animals, it's also an animal pack, so we have a little bit more than normal, which is really cool. So we are going to watch the little trailer for it and then talk about the different species featured in, and also the free update that'll be coming as well, and I'll give some of my thoughts. So it's not going to be a very long video, but a chill one. So let's have a look. So that is coming on the 15th of October. So we'll have a look through the trailer. So we see our first animal, that's Pallas cat. Very cool animal. Not actually a cat that's often very much featured. It's not very famous, so it's cool that we get an animal that's kind of underrated, but still looks really cool. Definitely a big fan. And you see them play kitties, something cool but easy to make, I guess. And then we've got here the Hamadryas Baboon. One of the many cool species of baboon. I'm finally glad we're getting one. That's everyone's been asking at the start, and I still believe one of the highest requested animals on the wish list is some sort of baboon. So it's nice that we're finally getting a baboon. And we can see, there's the male Hamadryas baboons, with the very, almost very like a mane. Let's see if we can find it. It looks a little sad there. It's got that big mane there. It looks really cool. And then you can see the little babies there having a good time. Very cute. And then we see another animal, which I'm actually quite excited. Another South American animal, finally. We have got the spectacled bear. So, this actually very funnily turned out to be kind of almost like a Highlands pack. So, there are a couple of animals that don't quite fit that, but a very interesting pack regardless. So, let's have a look. And then he roars. Very much like the South American version of a panda. About 90% of their diet is plants, just like giant pandas, which is quite cool. And then, obviously, announcing it and then coming out. So let's have a look at this one. So this is paid content. It comes out 15th of October. What's the 15th of October? Let me quickly check on the calendar. So typically it's on a Tuesday, or Wednesday for me typically. So I'll quickly check on my calendar what it is. The 15th. Yep, that's next Tuesday. But it will be Wednesday for me because I'm in the future, because I live in a different time zone from these guys. Anyway, so calling all zookeepers, come and welcome 7 new species with the Planet Zoo Zookeepers Animal Pack. This pack brings your guests closer to nature with a host of highly requested species ready to captivate both seasoned and new zookeepers alike. So lace up your zookeeping boots and put on your gloves and get ready to create the ultimate zoo. Welcome a range of remarkable animals, experience their vibrant habitats, and decorate it like an authentic zoo. This collection includes a solitary and astute Pallas cat, a really cool animal, the Hamadryas Baboon, a symbol of ancient wisdom, and the socially complex and unique-looking spectacled bear, so really cool. And alongside these iconic new additions, the Planet Zookeepers Animal Pack will feature about 95 plus stunning scenery pieces, along with a brand new scenario where you would celebrate 5 years of Planet Zoo at the famous Frontier Zoo, ensuring the player party is a storming success. So that's quite cool. So 7 new animals. So let's have a look. We've already covered a couple, and we haven't seen them all yet, but we'll have a look. So meet the following extraordinary species: the Pallas cat with its striking eyes and methodical mannerisms; the Hamadryas baboon, known for its conspicuous look and strong social behaviors; the agile Markhor, which has got very impressive long spiral horns; the distinctive spectacled bear with its unique facial markings, its name spectacled bear; This pack also introduces the sizable African spurred tortoise, so that's also known as the sulcata tortoise, another really nice big tortoise, and a big African one too, so it's a bit of variety. The delicate Kirk's dik-dik, so a really, really small antelope that likes hanging out on rocks, so I think that's a really, really cool animal to add as well. And the eye-catching Coquerel sifaka. So these guys are highly sought after animals. They're ready to enrich your zoos, each with their special beauty and behaviors. Join us as celebrating the diversity of wildlife and creating unforgettable experiences for your guests, which can turn any zoo into a must visit. So yeah, I think Pallas cats, cool one. I love them as animals. They're really cool. I love all of them animals as animals. They're basically just another sand cat, but you know, I don't like saying "oh clones," but it is definitely worthwhile animal adding. It's another Asian animal, which we do need more of. It's another cat, which is pretty cool. It's an animal that's not that common in terms of common knowledge, so that's cool. Hamadryas Baboon, common in a lot of the zoos. Any sort of baboon everyone's been asking for, whether it was like an olive baboon, a Chama baboon, Hamadryas Baboon, or Gladys. Doesn't really matter to me as long as we get a baboon, and this is probably one of the really cool baboons. I do have some at my ex-local zoo where I used to live. We do get some there. The Markhor is another really cool one, another goat with really impressive horns. There's nothing wrong with that. African spurred tortoise. It's really nice to get another habitat animal and another species of tortoise regardless, because the only one we got was the Aldabra and the Galapagos, which are both island species. This one's a mainland species, which is really good. I know some people wanted leopard tortoises or something a little bit smaller, but these guys are kind of similar to the third largest of all the tortoises, because it's Galapagos, Aldabra, African spurred, or sulcatas, and then leopards. So this is still up there with a big animal. The dik-dik is another really cool small antelope. We did a really small antelope that likes climbing around, so I hope that's very much like the goats. They like to climb around, and that makes for really interesting exhibits because you can have something really small, but also they can have very tall exhibits, so that's going to be really cool for design. And the eye-catching Coquerel sifaka. So another really cool lemur, and not just like another lemur, you know, just because the only lemurs we have at the moment is the red ruff lemurs, the black and white ruff lemur, which are basically the same, and the ring-tailed lemur, which are all great. But the Coquerel sifaka, I've covered them in the mods. I think they've all been mods before, so I've covered them before in them. But what's really cool about them is their kind of interesting, like, hopping that they do. They kind of jump around and like hop on the ground, and hopefully that should be put in the game, because that is something that they do, and it'll be really cool. And then a lot of the modders can change that and make it look a little bit more like an actual Coquerel sifaka or a different other species of sifaka, which are very, very interesting, move very differently, really, really awesome. So yeah, that's my opinion on them. 95 fantastic new scenery pieces. So enhance your zoo with new scenery pieces and build breakthrough havens for visitors and animals. Experience the joy of your guests as they gaze in wonder at the towering floral decoration structures, the eye-catching bunting of and the marvelous marquez of the which are sure to make a lasting impression. So the types of different plants. Add charm and functionality with a variety of lanterns to illuminate your parks. Perfectly placed picnic benches to give your guests to enjoy a light break. And the additional seating to stop and rest between habitats. The scenery is much more, will give like a vibrant kind of a living atmosphere that will inspire all. So I really don't know what it's going to look like, but I think it looks nice anyway. And then we've got the fun new scenario. So this is, as we mentioned before, this is celebrating the 5-year anniversary, and you don't have to plan a party and things like that. So yeah, another really cool one. Because this is most likely, the last pack for Planet Zoo, and it's definitely had a really good run. I think we've had so many interesting packs, and there's honestly, you keep this game going forever because there's such many nice, interesting animals, and this is a great way to end it. So yeah, coming out the 15th. So let's carry on there. So this is the pack that we're on about. So for scenario, we've got the Hamadryas Baboon, and then we've got some pictures. We'll have a look. So this is the Pallas cats in the trailer. Having a play. They've really captured that fluffiness. I think they did a really good job there. The boy is round, if you know that meme. Really, really good one. Spectacled bear is another really good one. It's a really interesting bear. Another South American animal, which we've all been asking for. And just a very interesting animal in general. I'm glad it's in the game. The Hamadryas Baboon, another good one. I've already kind of gone over why I like that one. And these seems to be just screenshots from the trailer. And then we can see this is the Frontier Zoo. So you can see that's the spectacled bear enclosure. Let's believe that's the Hamadryas Baboon enclosure. And you can see it looks like there's a party going on. So yeah, hopefully some really interesting new things going on. It looks quite nice and a bit more futuristic theme. But yeah, really cool. We'll move on to here. We've already kind of gone that, like tents and things like that, decorative things. And we'll go on to free updates. So we'll also be releasing update 1.18 alongside this pack. So I don't think they will do the kind of anniversary pack thing. So I think this will be the last big update for Planet Zoo. So they're getting ahead of that and giving us the African leopard, which is of course a subspecies of the leopard. Pandas. Which is because we got the Amur leopard, which is much more common in captivity, but more in danger in real life. And the African leopard, you know, a lot of zoos actually, when they want to talk about leopards in Africa, they use Amur leopards because it's much more of a pressing conservation need and they're more common in captivity. There's not very many African leopards in captivity, believe it or not, at least in the AZA zoos. But it's cool that we get one here, so that we'll be getting the leopard for free, which is cool. But that doesn't stop there. We also have a selection of hats and receive a brand new jelly cake enrichment for free too. So we get new enrichment and new hats for free too, which is cool. We also have another limited time event happening in-game with a community challenge from the 15th to the 21st. In this special event, you'll receive a boosted animal that has an 80+ in any gene in return for every 5 animals you release, with a 1 in 50 chance of having been piebald or albino. So that's cool. And alongside this, you will also gain a new complete avatar outfit for any 20 animals released, so you can celebrate in style. We can't wait for you to celebrate. We can't wait to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Planet Zoo with you. So yeah, sadly, this is probably going to be the last one, but still awesome to, you know, end on a high note. A lot of really interesting animals, really good picks. I'm quite happy with that. I know some people are like, you know, you could have put better animals, but it's millions of animals in the world. There's thousands of different species. There's 6,000 species of mammals. There's bloody 13,000 or 11,000 species of bird. 30,000 species of fish. You're never going to get them all in one game. But I think they did a really good job giving us a really good diversity by the end of the game. And I think we're nearing or just up to about 100 animals or 200 animals. Anyway, so we maybe have a couple more packs we might do, but this seems to be the end, especially if they're releasing, because I believe the anniversary is actually in November, but they're kind of giving us a new animal here. I kind of wish they kind of kept going with those nice updates that they used to have, you know, adding more swimming to other animals and things like that, but they seem to not be doing that at the moment, but fair enough. I think this is a great place to end the video, so I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Always remember to hit that little bell icon to get notified of anything. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye-bye.